Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Die Hard Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated, highly sought after, and highly recommended model. Today I'll be doing a review on a Gemini Jets Gulfstream G650 in a 1/200 scale model. I purchased this model from Troy's Toys, whose store is based out of Overland Park, Kansas. His website is www.troystoysinc.com. You can check the description at the lower part of the description box, okay? But first, before I go into details about this model, allow me to share some information about the Gulfstream Aerospace Corporation, how they came into existence, okay? The Gulfstream Aerospace Corporation is an American-based business jet aircraft manufacturer that was founded on August 14, 1958, when the Grumman Aircraft Engineering Corporation, known for its military aircraft production, that was founded by co-founder the late Roy Grumman, decided to develop a purpose-built business aircraft after World War II ended at its aircraft facility that was located in Bethpage, New York, and decided to name its first built business jet aircraft the Grumman Gulfstream G1. Then relocated its corporate headquarters to Savannah, Georgia on September 29, 1967, to split and offset its aircraft manufacturing business into military and civilian divisions and improve efficiency at the same time. Then fast forward to July 30th, 1999. That's when the Gulfstream Aerospace Corporation became a wholly owned subsidiary of another aerospace manufacturer that goes by the name of General Dynamics, whose global headquarters is located in the Washington, D.C. suburb of West Falls Church, Fairfax County, Virginia, which is also a major aerospace and defense multinational corporation that specializes and designs, develops, manufactures, markets, and services some of the most technological advanced business jet aircraft in the world, as the Gulfstream Aerospace Corporation was acquired by this aerospace giant for approximately $5.3 billion US. However, in January 2011, General Dynamics Aviation Services was eventually rebranded under the Gulfstream name to simplify its brand identity, as Gulfstream Aerospace also operates plant facilities that's located in Westfield, Massachusetts, London, England, Dallas, Texas, Las Vegas, Nevada, Appleton, Wisconsin, Brunswick, Georgia, Lincoln, California, Long Beach, California, Mexicali, Mexico, West Palm Beach, Florida, and Sorocaba, Brazil. And as of December 2017, or at the time of this video review posting, Gulfstream Aerospace has produced and built more than 2,000 aircraft in 14 different variants since the corporate jet manufacturer was founded in 1958. Now we're going to take a look at the front of the box. You see here, you see the Gemini 200 decal right here, the Gulfstream title, the computer generated picture of the aircraft, the aircraft type down here at the bottom, as well as the item information and the model information. Now you're looking at the back of the box. You see all the Gemini Jets information, as well as their social media page of Facebook. Now you're looking at the top of the box, where you see the Gemini 200 decal, as well as the warning information engraved in gold, as well as the bottom of the box featuring the snap box right there, the Gemini 200. You also go to their website, www.geminijets.com, about this information on any other models you're looking for as well. Now you're looking at the left side of the box. You see the Gemini 200 decal, the 1/200 scale die-cast model information, the computer generated picture of the aircraft on the right side, the aircraft type, and the item number as well. Now you're looking at the right side of the box, the same information you saw on the left side of the box that I showed you earlier, okay? Now you're looking at the front of the box again, and the reason is it's the flat part here. You see that right there, and I'm going to flip that up right there. And this inside there is the partial foam right there, including the tripod stand, and you see the horizontal stabilizer right there. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and take the foam off and let you see the model inside the packaging. Check it out. There it is, the model inside the packaging, okay? So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and take it out and we can get on down to business, all right? Okay, with all that information out of the way about the history of the Gulfstream Aerospace Corporation, how they came into existence, and they still operate strongly today, all the details here on this box right here, as well as the tripod stand right here, as well as the model inside the box. With no further ado, everyone, here is the model out of the packaging box. Check it out. There it is, everyone, the Gemini Jets Gulfstream G650 in a 1/200 scale model. First, allow me to share some information about how the Gulfstream G650 came into existence, and it's the most sought after private business jet on the planet today. The Gulfstream G650 program was formally launched as an internal company project in May 2005 and was unveiled to the general public for the first time on March 13, 2008. Then the Gulfstream G650 taxied under its own power for the very first time on September 26, 2009, then held a public rollout ceremony event that took place 3 days later on September 29, 2009, and its first maiden flight officially took place 2 months later on November 25, 2009, whereas the actual flight testing on the G650 for the maximum operating speed of Mach 0.925 was officially recorded on May 4, 2010. Then Gulfstream Aerospace reported on August 26, 2010 that the Gulfstream G650 hit a new maximum operating speed record of Mach 0.995 during a dive that was part of its 1,800-hour flight testing program. However, on April 2, 2011, Gulfstream suffered a major setback when one of its G650 experimental ultra-long-range business jets ultimately crashed on a runway in Roswell, New Mexico, fatally injuring 2 test pilots and 2 test flight engineers on board as the aircraft was conducting a takeoff performance test run. And the probable cause of the crash, which was determined by the NTSB, the National Transportation Safety Board, was an aerodynamic stall of the aircraft that was due to a failure to properly develop and validate takeoff speeds that was initiated by engine failure, as the G650 test aircraft was grounded until May 28, 2011, when the remaining test aircraft were allowed to return to flight testing. Then on September 7, 2012, the Gulfstream G650 officially received its aircraft type certificate from the United States Federal Aviation Administration, as this aircraft was originally designated as Gulfstream G6 in its type certificate, and the first aircraft of this type was delivered on December 27, 2012 to Preston B. Hen, who was an American entrepreneur. The G650 is the 7th variant after the G280, the G350, the G450, the G500, the G550, and the G600 respectively, that was actually produced and built by the Gulfstream Aerospace Corporation since 1958. And at the time of this video review posting, the Gulfstream G650 is the largest, the fastest, and the most expensive business corporate jet on the market today, with a price tag of 67 to 69 million US dollars. And some of the current owners of this prestigious state-of-the-art jet are Paul Allen, who owns the Seattle Seahawks and the Portland Trail Blazers; Jeff Bezos, who owns Amazon; Larry Ellison, who owns Oracle; David Giffen, who owns Geffen Records; Dennis Gillens, who owns Quintiles; Laureen Powell Jobs, the widow of the late Steve Jobs, Apple Company, the Apple Computers Corporation; Robert Kraft, who's the owner of the New England Patriots and the chairman of the Kraft Corporation; Ralph Lauren, a fashion designer; Elon Musk, who's the owner of Tesla Motors; Ronald Perelman of Revlon; Steven Spielberg, director and owner of DreamWorks Studios; Nancy Walton Laurie, the heiress to the Walton family, you know, the Walmart empire; Steve Wynn of Wynn Resorts; Phil Knight, owner of Nike; Bernie Ecclestone, owner of Formula One; Dr. Creflo Dollar, mega church pastor; and Oprah Winfrey, American media proprietor and talk show host. So, with all that information out the way, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Let me show you all the details on this aircraft model. Shall we? Let's roll. Let's check it out. Alright, now you're looking at the starboard / left side of the aircraft, where you see the nose gears here, the nose gear struts, the nose gear lights, as well as the nose gear door. You see the nose cone, the pitot tube, and the stag ports right there, as well as the windshield wipers right there. Now, this little device right here, this little hump device right here, that's mounted beneath the cockpit windows and slightly above the nose cone. I'm going to let you see it at a different angle. Check it out. Alright, you see that little device right here below the cockpit windows and above the nose cone right there? This device is actually called a nose-mounted infrared camera, which is part of the Gulfstream Enhanced Vision System EVS2, which allows pilots to see what the human eye cannot by providing more detailed images of airports and surrounding terrain at night and in low visibility conditions. Okay. Alright, we're back on the L1 side where you see the L1 door right here. The nice little customized windows right up in here, as well as a antenna there. Then we'll scoot the video camera over this way. You see the wings over here. Come over this way. The landing gears right there. And then we're going to go right here, okay? Now this winglet right here, this is, you're looking at the winglet here on the port side along with the red navigation light right there. And this wingtip device are actually called winglets, and the purpose of these winglets is to reduce the drag of the wing vortex and provide increased lift of the wing and improve fuel efficiency at the same time. Okay, you got an idea of that winglet there, okay? Alright, right underneath the wings here, you see the bogie landing gears here on the port side, along with the landing gear doors there as well. Very detailed. Alright, now you're looking at these engines here at the back of the airplane on the port side. And these engines are called the Rolls-Royce BR725 engines that are used on this particular Gulfstream G650 business jet aircraft. Okay, see the engine cone back here. Okay, now I'm gonna let you see these engines from the front view angle, but they do not spin, but I'm gonna let you see them anyway. Check it out. Now you're looking at the front angle of these engines in the back. As I mentioned, they do not spin, but see right here, nope, they do not spin at all. Spin over here as well. You also see the APU exhaust hose, auxiliary power unit exhaust hose here by the horizontal stabilizer and by these engines there as well. Now you're looking at the registration ship number here on this engine, N650GJ. This is the registration ship number on this aircraft because you know GJ stands for Gemini Jets. You get the idea, alright? Okay, now you got the back of the aircraft here on the port side where you see the horizontal, the vertical stabilizer right here, the tail, as well as the horizontal stabilizer up here. I'm gonna give you a better visual view of that. Let's check it out. Now you're looking at the horizontal stabilizer from the aerial view here and here. This is the only part of the aircraft model that's not die-cast metal. It's die-cast resin right there, but everything else on this aircraft is die-cast metal. All right. Now you're looking at the Gulfstream G650 from the tail cam angle, featuring the winglets over here as well. Now I'm gonna bring this up close, let you see the engines from the rear view angle. Check it out. Okay, now I let you see the back of the engines here. There is holes in them. There's no fan blades back there, but it's detailed enough right there. Okay. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft on the starboard side where you see the nose gears, the nose gear door, the nose gear struts, the nose gear lights, the pitot tubes, the static ports, what have you, the nose cone, the infrared camera right there, the little hump there, and the cockpit windows and the windshield wipers right here. You also see the antenna over here as well. And then you come over here, see the nice little winglet over here. You also see the winglet over here on the starboard side, featuring the green navigation light as well. Now you're looking at the landing bogie gears here on the starboard side and the landing bogie gear doors there as well. Now you're looking at the back of the airplane where you see the antenna right here, another high frequency antenna there. The Rolls-Royce BR725 engine there, the registration ship number N650GJ, the vertical stabilizer, the tail, and the horizontal stabilizer there as well the back of the aircraft. And there's the winglet there. Alright, before I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model here, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in detail, I'm going to let you check one feature out, which is the rolling gears. They do roll, which is superb. It tilts. But sad to tell you, the front nose gear does not swivel at all, so that's the only downside of that. But it is what it is. So with no further ado, allow me to show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model. Check it out. Alright, now you're looking at the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft, where you see the nose cone right here, the infrared camera right there, the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers. See another antenna there. See the APU exhaust holes on both sides here, the tail, and the horizontal stabilizers there, the engines there as well. Let's check out the wings, folks. The wing walkway, you got the flaps, slats, ailerons, spoilers, what have you. There's the winglet there. Same thing over here. Emergency walkway, wing walkway, flaps, slats, ailerons, spoilers, what have you. The wing walkway there. And you got the engines there. Awesome. Now you're looking at the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model, where you see the nose cone here, the nose gear right there, featuring the nose gear door right there. They used to be on the side, but they're on the back of the gears here. Another antenna there, the Gemini Jets logo, the hole where the stand goes in at, the anti-collision beacon light right there, another antenna. See the engines there. There's the horizontal stabilizers. Then check out the gears here. Then underneath here, the wings. There's the winglet there. On this side here as well. Just the gears, flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you. And there's the winglet over here on this side as well. Now, since I showed you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, I'm going to put it on this tripod stand that came with the model. Of course, you know, I'm not a big fan of it. I just wish Gemini Jets will go ahead and switch to the normal stands like JC Wings has already done. But I digress. But with no further ado, here is the model on the stand. Check it out. Okay, after a nice little challenge putting this tripod on stand, I had to put it at a different angle, because if I put it the way it usually go, it would have fell tilt over and all that crap. But anyway, I'm not going to keep it on you long. I'm going to show you a brief rotation on it. There. There. And finally, the tail cam angle. It's kind of tilted there, but at least it's staying on there for right now, okay? So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and take this off this little garbage tripod stand and go ahead and wrap up the rest of this model review, okay? And now the sectional seating configuration on this aircraft, okay? Depending on the customized floor plan that's available for this aircraft, and there's at least 12 to choose from, the typical Gulfstream G650 can seat up to 19 passengers in a 4 sectional seating configured cabin layout. Now here's the breakdown, folks. Section 1, which is on the other side here, the L1 door, that is the forward galley, the lavatory area. And then section 2, which is right here, that's the private sectional area. That seats 4 seats. Sectional 3 right here. This is right here. That's the entertainment dining room area. It seats 6 people plus a couch. Section 4 is about right here. Right here. That's a private stateroom area. 1 seat plus a couch. And section 5 right here, the AFT galley / lavatory area. And section 6 is right here by the engine. That is the cargo baggage area. And finally, the Gulfstream G650 can fly at up to 16 hours at 562 miles per hour non-stop. And the maximum flying range on this particular jet is 7,000 nautical miles, which equates to about 8,055 miles, which you can pretty much fly from, say, New York to Hong Kong non-stop, okay? That's one example cities, okay? But anyway, this will wrap up this model review. I'd like to know if you got this model review, or you plan on getting this model review if you can find it. But don't worry, Gemini Jets just announced they're going to come with the white one. I already pre-ordered my order for that one. I'll be doing a review on that one as well. So with that said, please rate, subscribe, like, and comment. I like to know what I can do to improve my video quality. So with that said, please take care. God bless. Stay tuned. There's more model content coming. Peace.